Hello Capricorn, welcome to Andromeda Skies Tarot. I have your mid-November love reading here. Just so you know, Capricorn, this is a general reading and may not resonate for every single Capricorn out there. So if you find that you don't resonate, go ahead and try your sun, moon, or rising sign, any of those three, to see if you do. Cross watchers, keep in mind that sometimes energies can be for you rather than the person you're watching for. So make sure you're applying the energies how they fit. So this is for Capricorn. What is going on with Capricorn? What do they need to know? What is going on in their love life? What is going on between them and their person? Please help me guide Capricorn for their highest good. Alright, so we're starting off here with forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so there's something here that is needing forgiveness. As you can see in this imagery, there's someone who is bent over and pleading for forgiveness. And we have these angels who are sweeping in and whispering in this person's ear, trying to offer them some guidance. We have deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. All right, so I feel like this is what this forgiveness energy is coming through for, because someone may have deceived us in some way, didn't tell us the truth, went behind our back, something like that, was wearing a false mask, pretending to be somebody else perhaps. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay, but I'm also feeling this magnetic pull between you and this individual, despite some things that have happened in this connection. Please clarify this reading for Capricorn. What's going on in their situation? This is for Capricorn. Alright, so on the bottom of the deck here we have the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords is a brand new beginning in communication. Alright, this is all about honesty and clarity. Okay, so I feel like someone is wanting to start over fresh, but this time being honest, okay, and being transparent, because I do feel that perhaps in the past there was someone who wasn't being fully honest with us. Alright, so we have the Four of Wands. Now the Four of Wands represents a welcoming home energy. Okay, this can also represent a celebration, like a wedding or a birthday party or something like that. Okay, this card can also represent our home. As you can see, we have this house in the background. So in the reverse position, it can mean that perhaps we relocated, or maybe someone moved out of the home environment. I have the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords is a seeker. This is someone who is looking for some kind of information. It can represent someone who's a little bit of a snoop. So it could be someone who is, you know, asking friends, family about you, or looking at your social media or something like that. This person is trying to find more information. And the reverse position, however, this person isn't finding the information that they want to find. So this can mean that perhaps there is a block. Maybe you have blocked each other on social media or on the phone or something like that, or maybe someone is just not answering the phone or talking. Maybe you're not talking to each other at this time. And this represents someone who's kind of confused right now in this situation. They really don't know what to do. They feel like they don't have the answers. I have the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups represents walking away from something, and often not happy about it. You know, sometimes it's a feeling like we have to walk away from something, not necessarily that we want to. If you look closely in the imagery, The moon is looking down on this person who's kind of walking away, you know, with their head hung low a bit. And the moon looks concerned and even a little bit sad. Okay, so there's a little bit of this heaviness to this card, and there's no mistake of why this person is walking away in the night. It gives you that heavy feeling in it. Okay, so there's someone who has walked away here with a heavy heart, I feel. I have the sun in the reverse. Now the sun represents joy, happiness, optimism. Okay, in the reverse position, it can kind of make us feel like we are losing our optimism, or like the clouds are blotting out the sun. Okay, we're not as excited to wake up in the morning. This can represent feeling a little down, a little depressed. Okay, so I am picking up on a bit of sadness coming through here. I feel that there's someone here who's really confused about the situation that's going on. I have Temperance. Now, Temperance is all about patience and healing. This is Sagittarius's energy, so you could be involved with a Sagittarius with this card here. So healing coming to this situation, and I feel like there may be a period of waiting for something. I have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Ace of Pentacles is a brand new opportunity. This can represent a lump sum of money heading your way. This can represent a job offer or something like that, or a commitment of some kind. In the reverse position, this could mean that we're perhaps waiting on a delayed payment. And there's some kind of delay in starting a new job or something like that. With this card right underneath the Four of Wands, there could be someone who has relocated for work to find a better job. I have the Hangman. Now, in the reverse position, this can represent a little bit of stubbornness. The Hangman is all about taking a step back, taking a break, a moment, a pause, to look at the bigger picture of a situation and look from a different perspective. In the reverse position, however, this can represent someone who is refusing to look at things in a different way. They feel the way they feel about something, and they're not going to look for a different perspective. And I do have this coming out underneath the Page of Swords. Normally the Page of Swords is a very curious individual who is looking for answers. In the reverse position, I kind of feel like someone is kind of made a decision, and they're not wanting to look at things differently. Also, with the Ace of Pentacles represents an opportunity. So in the reverse position, I feel that there is someone here who feels like they missed out on an opportunity. I have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is notorious for cutting people off. This is someone who demands. They will accept nothing else other than honesty and respect from someone. Okay, and if they receive anything less than that, they will not hesitate to cut somebody off. So I feel that there is an energy here of someone who has gone a little bit cold. Okay, and I do have this coming out underneath the Eight of Cups. Okay, so someone who has walked away, who has gone cold. Normally the Queen of Swords is a very decisive person, and they're an excellent communicator. In the reverse position, it can represent someone who's gone a little bit quiet. So I do feel that there is someone who has gone silent, because I have two swords which represent communication now in the reverse. So I am feeling some silence here from someone who's gone a bit cold. Also, the Queen of Swords can represent someone in the reverse position. The lower polarity of the card can represent someone who can be a little bit cruel with words. So that could be a situation some of you are dealing with. I have the Star. Now, the Star represents hope and guidance for a situation, as well as healing in the reverse position. However, this is representing someone who is feeling really lost. Now, look what I have here. I have the Sun and the Star in the reverse. So, beautiful optimism and joy and hope and healing. Both of these cards in the reverse, leaving someone really feeling low and lost. Like they've lost direction. Someone is feeling very unsure of the future with these energies here. I'm feeling a lot of confusion and uncertainty of how to proceed. And then I have the beautiful Knight of Cups. Okay, so as the story progresses here, After a period of perhaps silence, feeling really lost and confused, we have this beautiful Temperance energy, which can represent angelic guidance. Okay, so someone receiving some kind of enlightenment and guidance. And also, I can't help but notice here, we have this card again with angels coming in and whispering in this person's ear, offering guidance. Okay. So I feel after a period of waiting, because Temperance does represent patience and moderation, we have this Knight of Cups energy, which is someone who's on a mission to find their soulmate, the love of their life. Okay, so this is someone who gets up on their horse and they pursue a connection. I'm going to further clarify this reading with Island Time Wellness. Please clarify this reading for Capricorn. What's going on in their situation? We have stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Okay, so this card is very similar to the Ten of Swords in the tarot. Represents someone who has kind of stabbed us in the back, betrayed us in some way. Okay, so some kind of painful ending, I feel, may have taken place. And that's is going along with this deception energy and this forgiveness energy that's coming through. I have engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, union. Okay, so I have this beautiful commitment energy. Some of you could have been married, engaged, or maybe talked about getting married at some point. Not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. Okay, so someone is feeling that they weren't enough. Okay, and I feel like that this ego issue energy here may have contributed to someone's actions with this deception energy. Please clarify this reading for Capricorn. What's going on in their situation? Seduction. This is what I was picking up with this not enough ego issues. We have attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. So the energy I was picking up from this card here was someone who was struggling with ego issues, not feeling enough, seeking validation from other people. Okay, so there could have been a third-party interference, and that's what this deception energy I feel is for many of you. Okay, so some kind of third party interfering in the connection. For some of you, the third party doesn't necessarily have to be of a sexual nature. It could have just been someone who's meddling in your connection in some way. Please clarify this reading for Capricorn. What's going on in their situation? We have the runner. Runner in codependent relationship, fear of intimacy issues, listening to ego, and there's that ego energy coming up. So someone's struggling with ego issues. Okay, and we have the runner. So the runner is a dynamic of the twin flame union. So some of you could be twin flames with energies coming through and going through a twin flame separation where the runner kind of takes off on us. I'm going to further clarify this reading with my own love oracle, my Andromeda Skies love oracle. If you like one of these for yourself, you can find it in my Etsy store, and I'll have that link down below in the description. Please clarify this reading for Capricorn. What's going on in their situation? This is for Capricorn. I still have growing to do. Okay, so with this energy, this person needed to step away for to go through some type of soul growth. This card can also sometimes represent the fact that maybe you and your person are on the younger side and this person has some maturing to go through. I check on you from afar. So this person is still looking up after you, seeing how you're doing. I was getting that from the Page of Swords energy, but I feel for some of you, maybe you blocked them on social media. For whatever reason, this person is feeling like they can't find some kind of information about you. Please clarify this reading for Capricorn. What's going on in their situation? Friends or family disapprove of this connection. Okay, I was feeling for some of you where it's not a third party that is of a sexual nature. There could have been like a friend or family member, maybe like an in-law, or a member of his family or a member of your family that just really didn't like the two of you being together and kind of made things difficult in some way. Please clarify this reading for Capricorn. There was someone interfering in our relationship. Okay, that's a very strong energy now coming through in your reading, Capricorn. There's someone here meddling in your connection. Okay, I have this coming in 3 times now in your reading. There is an outside person who is messing with this connection. I'm so sorry about the glare. Okay. And then we have, I want to work things out. Okay, no, this is the final energy here. And I have this coming out on top of the Knight of Cups. So this was the last of the tarot that I pulled. So this is someone who is pursuing their love interest, the person who they're truly in love with. Okay, so I feel like there's going to be a period of waiting with Temperance energy, but this also represents healing. Okay. So this, I feel like there's someone here who is going to kind of realize things and then decide that they want to work on this connection. Perhaps we, dive deep and realize that there were other people who were interfering in this connection in some way and trying to heal that. Okay, because that is a very strong energy coming through now. Most definitely. All right, Capricorn, these are all of the energies that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe. Consider leaving me a comment down below. I do appreciate that. And I will see you next time.